Hello! Welcome back to another cosplay review! If I had a cute opening, this is where I'd put it, where it's got like the little jingle jangle, jingle jingle jingle. Anyway, so this time I will be reviewing Aphelios from Heartsteel. If I pronounced it incorrect, I'm very sorry, but I think I did okay. I fell in love with this music video. They are so cute, so cool. I love them to bits, so I just had to cosplay him. It was a matter of finding where to put him, and I ultimately decided on Dragon Con. So this cosplay is from Doki. It was a pre-order for a rare quality. They do not have an SR quality at this time, or at least the time of recording this. So this is rare, but it was still a pre-order. It took about 3-ish months, I want to say, maybe 4 months. But I knew that again because it was a pre-order. So yeah, let's just start unpacking this whole thing. So before anything, the package did get broken into. You can see some of the tear did make it into this. It doesn't look like it affected the cosplay at all, but like the original package that it came in had like this slash on it, and it's here too. And one of the little boxes is like totally broken. So hopefully everything's okay, but just so you know. All right, first thing I pulled out was the pants. It comes with this little tag that says, "Can't wait to see how you look in it," which is cute. I will probably end up replacing these just because I don't like how they feel. And then I gotta look at him some more because they're mismatched. I guess he has mismatched leg height. I guess I never noticed. So, that's interesting. There's also, like, I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, like some stain all along here, which is, you know, pleasant. Yeah, more than anything though, it just feels gross. I don't know how else to explain it, but it just feels bad. Also, this is a size XL, and it's looking a little big, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll see. The trouble with replacing it though is, of course, that it does look like he might have mismatched, and he's got like a couple of belt loops on the actual pants, you can see here, which will be hard to do if I'm just replacing it with my personal leather pants. So we'll see. I'm gonna try these on, see how they actually like feel when they're on, and also how they fit, and I'll kind of make a final decision with that. But when you see me in it at the end, I will be wearing these pants just because I think that's, you know, more important to the review. Woo! So there's my hospital gown that he wears underneath, I guess. It's got a really big zipper down here. So that's cool. Definitely would be easy to get into. So that's good. But it's also objectively hilarious. So look, he looks so good with everything on. But as I'm pulling these individual pieces apart, I'm like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? So here's my hospital gown. Again, all the way down with that zipper so that you can, I don't know. Okay, next is his tank top. It's very shiny. I always consider this a bit more black. They made it sort of a purple. I don't think that's a deal breaker. Just a little color thing to notice there. I actually already have my binder on. We'll see how well it works with this, since it's a very, like, you know, there's like nothing on this tank top. So here that is. Okay, have you guys seen Jurassic Park? You probably have. Everyone's seen Jurassic Park. Okay, so you know the one dinosaur that shows up like in the truck when the bad guy's trying to get away, and it's like so I kind of look like, right? So this is the thing that goes like dangling off of his arms. They've got some kind of wire in it to help it keep its shape, which is good. All along there. It's all made of like this pleather material, which is actually kind of nice. It looks really cool, and it's going to be really reflective on like the sun and things like that, which I think looks pretty rad, so I can't complain there. There's a ton of like little like clips and things though, so I am going to have a heck of a time figuring out how to put this cosplay on. Wish me luck. So let's get into some of the accessories first. All right, let me speed run some of these accessories because there are a lot of accessories. So first off, we have his mask, because, you know, he does wear a mask. You can put this on super quick. So here is the mask. It's a little tight, like all things considered. Like I can feel it pulling on my ear a bit, which is never fun with a mask. We were all there. But also thanks to 2020, I think most of us know how to make masks now if we are cosplayers. So I can always just extend these little parts so it's not as bad. But yeah, it also has like not the most pleasant smell, like not a bad smell, but like it smells, and I don't like my mask to smell because it's just too close to my face for a smell. But here it is. Arm thing, maybe? I'm feeling. You'll know when I have it all on, but I think so. Looks sort of army, I guess. Not like the army, but you know. I don't know. I'm gonna look really silly when this is like on my head or something. I don't know. It's on my head?
It's on your arm.
Oh, it's on my arm. Okay. I thought you were saying, yes, it's on your head. I was like, what? And I've got these gloves. They are also mismatched because, you know, everyone knows mismatched clothes are really poppin'. They are entirely too big, almost comically so, I'm not gonna lie. But it's mostly in the wrists, and I do have very small wrists, I'm not gonna lie. So I'll probably do like maybe a quick stitch or something, maybe to make this a little bit more flattering. Sort of like that, rather than very large. It kind of reminds me of those like little paws that you can get off of like Mick costumes. Bell? I'm not sure. Gray part. Looks fine, it's made of that same material. It's very pretty. This kind of dangles like down from either side. Sorry. So, like that. And it looks really cool. I like that one. It also has like the super, yeah. It looks cool. I'll have to see how well it attaches and everything, but it looks like it attaches pretty good. I'm gonna be super real with this next section. There is so much little things all out that I don't even think I can do a proper like review of it until I have it on, because there's just so much going on. I can tell you that the 3D printed, so that's something. Yeah. There's a lot. This is gonna be a heck of a cosplay to put on. I will try my best when I have it on, for anyone who buys this cosplay, to try and explain where I put some of these things, so you don't have to struggle how I will struggle. So I also got his headphones. It came in this box. I have not opened this box. This is literally how it came. So first off, it does appear that they are working Bluetooth headphones. I have yet to try them, but that's the box it came in. And it has a bunch of different wires that are falling out of here, a little instruction manual, some more wires, so that's all definitely true. Now he does have designs on his headphones, so I'm wondering if they bought, yes, and then put the designs on these pre-made headphones. So that's something. Oh, they're falling off. Here's a broken piece. And some more broken piece in here you can see that need to be put back on. So yeah, this is like, I don't know if you can see the inside, but it's falling apart on the inside, which is gross. Oh, and you can see it fell apart over here on this. I'm guessing whenever they glued it, the glue got stuck. So I'm just kind of, and yeah, so that's definitely not, I would just buy your own, I think. But here they are. They do make it kind of hard to hear, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, so the poing on this one broke, and then this one just like came off entirely. So I also just went ahead and bought the wig from them while I was at it. So here it is. I don't use these too much, but if you do, just something to keep in mind, they tore it when they put their logo on it. So it's not as secure as it normally would be. Anyway, flipping it back. I mean, it looks nice. I like the color. It's very fluffy. Like all wigs, you're gonna need to actually style it yourself. They're just sending you the base wig, but I mean, it looks nice. I'll find out for sure when I actually wear it, but it looks nice. So that pretty much takes care of all of the pieces. So now I will start the journey of putting it all on. Thank you. All right, I got it all on. So I'm sorry if you have trouble hearing me when I'm replaying this video to edit it. If I feel like it's particularly hard to understand, I'll put subtitles at the bottom. But if I don't feel like it's that hard to understand, I won't. But feel free to correct me and be like, no, I can't understand a word you're saying. And I will absolutely fix that. So yeah, so here is the whole fit. It looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. So I think the size that I got, let me double check really quick. Yeah, so I got the XL in this, and it fits like a dream. So yeah, let me just start from like the top to the bottom. So the headphones are definitely like not great. They, as you saw when I was pulling it all apart, it just like fell apart. So you can definitely just make that on your own. It's not worth the money, I think. All they did was add like these little designs, and like this part is literally yellow bias tape. So you can definitely do that on your own, no problems. Wig is obviously unstyled. I just put it on my head, but the color is great. I really like the color. Mask, still the same things that I talked about before. It's a little tight. Because it's tight when I'm wearing makeup, it's definitely gonna like smudge it if I'm not careful, which kind of sucks. But also in boys, I don't wear as much makeup anyway, so I don't think it'll be like a huge thing. I'll just carry like a little thing of like problem stuff that I can just like quickly refix my nose. And then, so this necklace I actually got at an artist alley, so this is not with the cosplay, but it is an Aphelios necklace, so I thought I gotta wear it. But the other necklaces, I don't know, this one kind of fell behind. This one and this one, these did come with it. They put like 2 of these clips together, so they're not perfect, but I think it works. I mean, they're fine necklaces. It seems to do its job. It seems to be staying. They do have here, or it looks like it's supposed to connect to something, but I could not find anything that it would connect to, so I just have it chilling here. When I'm just walking around, it's fine. If I start like dancing, it might get somewhere, but you know, you can't get everywhere when you're dancing anyway, so it's fine. This little arm thing falls off quite a bit. I kind of wish it was just attached to this part. I may even attach it myself, just like with a couple little stitches, so that I can stop worrying about it, because it doesn't have like any skin showing here, so it might as well just be attached. So I might just like do a couple stitches so that I don't have to worry about it. Still, the gloves suck. I gotta definitely take this in just like a hair, just like that. I mean, look at the difference that makes. Otherwise I've got monkey hands. So yeah, I'll definitely be taking that in. The material actually doesn't feel as bad as I feared, including the pants. I am wearing the pants, so including the pants, they don't feel that bad. So quick overview if you're like watching this to try to figure out where things go. This big clip, that's the one that goes in the necklace, it should come with the necklace pieces. So you just literally loop it through like that, and then you're gonna have 2 smaller ones. Those are gonna go on your like hip. Let me see if I can show you. Is it actually showing my butt, or is it just not showing anything at all?
No, I can see it.
You can see my butt?
Yeah,
okay.
I can see your butt.
Thank you. So that's those clips. They're just literally gonna go through the belt. This part arrived broken, So I have it just kind of like smashed together right now. Hopefully yours doesn't, but then you're just gonna like take the safety pin and pin through it. Mine's broken, so I'm gonna have to redo that. I'm probably just gonna super glue it all together, but that will go right there. It's actually, like, if you're looking at a picture, it's a lot more intuitive than I think you'd imagine it to be originally. The gray thing just goes on the leg through the little loop. I was able to wear my binder with this. You can see it there. It shows a little, but not much, and I prefer wearing a binder over open chest binding just because I have larger breasts and it's hard to get it down with open chest binding. Not that I can get it completely down with the binding either, or I mean the binder, but it's definitely better. But yeah, everything feels pretty good. I will say, like, it doesn't offer, there's not much stretch to it. So if you're like looking at the measurements and you think to yourself, I'm a little bit too big, do keep in mind there is no stretch to these. So they fit me, like, when I looked it up, pretty perfectly, so it's fine. But yeah, if you are a little bit bigger, I would be a little caution, or at least expect that you're probably, for like maybe this belt and maybe a couple other small things, you might have to add some length into it yourself. I do think, at least when I looked, I think the XL was the biggest they went to. Sometimes Doki will go to 2X or even 3X. This was not one of them. I hit my chain. So, thing again. So, overall, I think let me get closer so you can hear me better. Overall, I think the number I'd give this, honestly, I like it a lot. So I probably, like, for what it is, it has some broken pieces, and I do have to keep that in mind. It has some broken pieces that I will have to fix. So I'm gonna give it an 8. Maybe even an 8.5. I do really like it. And the broken pieces are pretty easy for me to fix. They're all like super glue level and like a little stitch here and there. Maybe my like expectations for pre-bought cosplays are just really low. So I'm like, woohoo! I only have to do a few things. But yeah, I'm kind of vibing with what I have, and I think it's fun. Yeah, it's definitely, it's a cool look. I think it's cool. I think it looks cool. I think last I checked, they have Ezreal and Aphelios. Well, I think Aphelios is back on pre-order, but I think Ezreal's actually in stock. And then I don't think any of the other boys are even past. No, I take that back. I think Set is a pre-order, but I think the other 3, if you include my sister, I think are either in deposit phase or maybe in pre-order. I'm not totally sure. It doesn't matter. You can look it up. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this. I can't really judge, like I said, like shipping time and things like that because it was a pre-order. I mean, once it shipped pretty fast. It actually arrived through a shipping company I'd never heard of before, but it arrived okay. Outside of, like, obviously somebody opening the package, but then they opened it and were like, I don't know what this is, and they closed it again, so, you know, that's fine. I'll take that. So yeah, I think it looks cool. I think it'll photograph pretty well. It's very shiny. Will I die in this at Dragon Con? I mean, like, probably, but I'll look cool while dying, and that's what's important. Honestly, the mask is probably the hottest part, and he doesn't always wear it, so I'll probably take it off every now and again to try and breathe a little bit. Yeah. But it looks so much sexier with the mask. So we'll see. I may just suffer with it. It also probably depends on how loud it is and how well my friends can hear me. Yeah, considering I'm supposed to be probably wearing this all day, I'm pretty okay with it. Like, you know, I think this will be fine wearing all day. I don't think I'll die. Maybe. Okay, so that is the end of this review. I am getting towards, like, more of the tail end of my cosplays and reviews and things like that. I think I only have maybe like one more before the end of the year. I know it's kind of early for that, but I tend to get my stuff like earlier and then I don't have as much later on in the year. I will be going to, obviously, Dragon Con, and then Anime Weekend Atlanta. I usually have a pretty good idea for my conventions of 2025, so like the next year. At this time, I do not. There's like a lot of different circumstances, like traveling, non-convention related, and then also like my feelings of Anime Weekend Atlanta's new location change and things like that will kind of change how I do things. So I can't commit to anything there, but more than likely, I will say MomoCon and DragonCon are pretty obvious ones that I will try to go to next year. I'm not sure about Anime Weekend Atlanta, and I'm not sure about any others like Comic-Con or anything like that. So we'll just kind of play it by ear. I will, of course, keep you guys updated. If you want the most up-to-date information, it's definitely going to be on my Instagram. That is probably the social media I keep most up-to-date. I don't even post on TikTok much anymore. It's so hard to post. I know that sounds silly, but I just don't. I'm not very good with content, I fear. So, still, yeah, I hope if you're going to any of those that I will see you there. And if not, I hope you look forward to pictures of this when I've got all the things fixed. And yeah, thank you again. Bye-bye.